everyone! Today, I invite you to join me on this magnificent sketch session of one of my favorite Resident Evil characters, if not my favorite. He's from Resident Evil 6, which is not my favorite game. It is a bit charming. It's definitely better than 5, which is terrible. And Resident Evil 6 is fun if you're playing with another person and you're just having a laugh. But yeah, this is Jake from Resident Evil 6. And I really like him. Like, it's a very overdone trope of this, like, oh, tough guy, but he's kind of nice. But like, I don't know. I just like him, okay? I don't think I need to explain it to you guys that, or to anyone. Like, I just do. And I wanted to learn how to draw him. And these sketches are gonna suck a little bit. I realize that, but it's okay. We are all living for the first time, and we are learning, and we are getting better every day. But yeah. Yeah, now that I look at it, like, it kind of looks the same, but not really. But yeah, I like how in Resident Evil 6 some places are called by its name, and then, like, Edonia is just called Eastern Europe, which Edonia doesn't exist, of course. It's a fictional country in Eastern Europe, which I think it's really funny that some locations in Resident Evil really exist, like the USA exists and China exists, and like I think they were in Shanghai or something, but the towns are made up, which I guess is to not offend anyone. But when I looked at the city in Edonia, in whichever city in Edonia they were, I was like, yeah, this checks out. This could be in my country. This could be in my Eastern Europe bit. But it was just pretty funny that it was so vague in some parts of it. Like, yeah, it's just Eastern Europe, don't worry about it. It's whatever, it's just in Eastern Europe. But yeah. Which I feel like when I'm abroad and people ask me where I'm from, I could really say I'm from Edonia. Like, they wouldn't know. It's really funny. It's really funny because when I was working in Japan before, and I had co-workers who were from like Portugal and France, and if we were together and someone would come up and ask us, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from France. Oh, that's so cool. Talking. Oh, I'm from Portugal. Talking. And then it would get to me, and I would be like, oh, I'm from this country in Eastern Europe. And then it would be just this look, this specific look, and then silence, which I thought was really funny. Like, I'm not expecting anyone to know anything about my country, but like, it's just so bizarre. Like, oh, you're gonna ask the other people about things from their countries and things that you're not gonna ask me? Okay. Which is to say, I don't expect people to yeah, you must be interested in my culture and my country, you have to. No, it's not what I'm saying. It's just in contrast, when put next to other people, it's funny how differently the conversation goes when it goes to my country. Or this one time, I was working at a hotel, and this guy comes up to me and asks me something in English, and I reply, and he's like, oh, or it was his wife, I don't remember, but he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, we must be so terrible that we assume that you can speak English. And like, I get that they were trying to be like inclusive for people who wouldn't be speaking English, but it kind of feels like, I wouldn't say backhanded, it's just strange. Like, I guess it is kind of privileged to assume everyone speaks your language, because I think they were Australian or something, in one way, but on the other, it's like, why wouldn't I be? but maybe it's just from my perspective, because we get taught English in school, and like, are you calling me stupid? Like, everyone gets English classes in my country. Why wouldn't I be able to speak it? But I don't know, maybe some people would get mad at someone assuming they could speak English, but not me. But anyways, and then the conversation goes a little bit on, and I'm like, yeah, no problem, like, and the guy is like, oh, where are you from? And I tell him where I'm from, and he's like, oh, I used to live there for work. And then he's like, oh, you probably live in this city, and he lists a big city in my country. And then I'm like, no. And then he's like, oh, probably this one, and it was another like big city. And I'm like, no, not really. And then he asks what city is my hometown, and I tell him, and he's like, then probably, like, it's really rare from people from your city to come to Japan, isn't it? And I'm like, what are you on about, man? Like, why would it be rare? And I was like, no, not really. And he's like, but like, not a lot of people from your city come to Japan, right? Like, he just kept pushing this idea that not a lot of people from my city come to Japan. And I'm like, no, I know people, like, I met like 5 people from my country in this country, like, randomly. Like, it was kind of as if he was hinting that it was this big thing for me, like the local, my home village just got together, and they were like, okay, we are gonna send you on this journey. You're gonna be the first one to ever step out of our village and our mud huts and just see the world. Just get out there and then come back and tell us all about the sights you've seen. Like, it really felt like he was like, oh, this is a big accomplishment for you and your city and your country. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Like, people are normal, like in every country. It was so funny. I still cannot stop thinking about it to this day. Cause he, like, it really seemed like he really wanted, like, I was gonna ask him, do you think that we live in mud huts or something? Like, what's going on? And the thing is, he wasn't even mean or anything. Like, he wasn't doing it in a mocking way. I feel like he really believed that it was this big accomplishment for someone from my city to go to Japan, go abroad. It was very bizarre. Yeah, this sketch is really difficult, and it sucks. Like, the face, I hate the face. I think I'm gonna censor it, cause it sucks. I shouldn't censor it. I feel like people should see my mistakes and just accept it. Like, I've been drawing the Zip Dog comic today, and I was like, yeah, this kind of looks bad, but as long as it gets the idea across, it can be ugly. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, I feel like someone should do a like counter in this video. I feel like I said like all video. Like, there's gotta be at least 30 times I've said that word. I am banning it now. Hopefully I won't say it until the end of the video. Yeah. I realized I didn't even speak about Resident Evil 6 like I intended. I just spoke about my experience of being from Eastern Europe abroad. Which is interesting, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I suck at drawing. I cannot look at it. I'm just gonna close my eyes and you guys watch the speed paint. I cannot look at it. I am not angry, but like, it just feels wrong. And I didn't know how to make it right. But it's okay. You can look at my ugly drawing. I don't care. This is gonna make me stronger. It's okay, guys. Thank you for sticking along, even if it's ugly. And see you in the next one, where hopefully it'll be better. Okay, bye now. I'm gonna go return to my mud hut and tell my villagers about the sights I've seen outside of Edonia. Bye, guys.